Anybody could be that guy. Night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for a dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive.
DJ Alejandro Herrera.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. The music loud, women walk, being kicked around since I was born. Never tolerate, that's okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand the New York Times of that man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. We're the city breaking and everybody shaking, and you're staying alive, staying alive.
Stand alive, stand alive, stand alive.
City breaking and everybody shaking and you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying Crazy music, crazy music for crazy people, crazy people. Crazy music for crazy people.
Crazy people.
It's time you start to dance. I get into a dance and my heart's on fire. My heart's on fire. I'm burning like a flame. You driving me insane. I'm crazy about you, baby. Crazy music.
I don't expect you guys to know every one of these songs, guys. I don't. Hello, Surviving Together. I see you. CG2, what's up, CG2? Hello.
So baby, be aware. There's tension in the air. Take care of you. Take care of you. Don't let it get too hot. No, there's no way to stop the passion inside my heart. Crazy music for crazy people. Crazy people. Crazy music for crazy people. Crazy people. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah.
Patty Daly, here we go.
Oh, oh.
This is late 80s music, late 80s. We are waiting on the arrival of Fern Ronay. Can you hear me back there, Delilah? Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up, Zelda.
Like a lover should, you set my soul on fire. You get me going, go on and on. You see the flames go high. Whoa, 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 we got it made. Don't let it fade. Keep it moving on. You get me going. Go on and see the flames go high. We got it made.
Okay, we got Fern in the back room. She's waiting. She's hanging out. We're listening to this wonderful music. Some of you don't know anything about this music. I'm gonna guess. Or some of you may. I don't know. Here we go. What's the next song? Come on, feel it. One more little song and then we're going in. One more song. Fern, can you hear me back there? Atta girl, I see you. Just a minute, Fern. Just a minute. They're loving the music. Give me a minute. Yes, yes. Fern's in the VIP lounge, Tony. Yes, she's back there in the VIP. She's powdering up her nose, fixing up her eyelashes. That looks like the crazy glue fell off her eyelash. She's working on things. So we're going to putting her hair extensions in. We'll be ready in a minute, guys. Hang out.
The time is right for making friends. Let's get together about 9:45. Come tomorrow.
All right, let's wrap up this music. Let's cut this music. Let's go here, guys. I love that music. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love that music. Let me get this right. Let's get Fern up on there right now. Let me fix this up. Hold on, Fern. We're not hearing you well. Talk.
Okay. Testing.
Oh, I hear you.
Testing.
Wonderful.
Can
Give
you
me a
hear me?
minute.
Testing, testing.
Let's change the background because we got to make it special for you. You know, you're a special girl. Let's go. Put this up right there.
Thank
And
you
there
for
we
the
go.
birthday
Episode
wishes.
3, Tommy
Thank
Stigs
you.
and Fern Ronay. You see the bottom right there? We are joined by Fern Ronay as we continue the series we call Decades. And this is
This
Decade 3 in the life of Tommy Stigliano, A.K.A. Tommy Stigs. Let's get rid of the banner because we do not need that. And then I'm going to go on camera in just a minute. I was having some nice tarals
Oh, from
and
Rasiopi?
wine. Rasiopi, baby. You know it, girl.
The best.
Who doesn't know that? That gives you validation when you know what
Patty.
rap is. Listen, when you know what a Rasiopi taral is, you have validation. All right?
Oh my God. Oh,
Rasiopis.
that's home.
Right from Newark, New Jersey. Bloomfield, New Jersey.
Nice.
75 years of quality tarals. Now,
Oh,
I get the
the
garlic
best.
ones, even though I'm not a fan of garlic.
Oh,
But-
really?
I can't
Yeah.
get the regular. They have fennel in it.
Oh, I
You know
hate
those little fennel?
Yes. I don't like fennel, but I don't mind them in the. I feel like the rosemary like counteracts it.
It's
That's
horrendous.
funny.
Fennel,
Yes.
Fennel should be
Fennel's
banned.
Disgusting.
it's got to
Same.
go.
Do you
So
like
my mother used to have to.
Black
No.
licorice? I hate. Ugh,
No.
Yes. Same.
No.
Same.
Do you like clams?
Yeah.
Ah, son of a bitch. You got me. Okay. So my mother used to have to call the butcher Vito and say, Tommy, we got to make Tommy sausage. And the Vito used to have to make my sausage
No.
without the fennel.
Aw. Aw. That's special treatment. That's so nice.
I was,
Yeah,
I
fennel's
was the
gross. I
guy.
hate it. So you don't like Anisette either? Like
Nope.
My dad, my uncles used to drink Anisette. Hate
That whole
Yeah.
situation there.
Mhm.
Fennel on a zet. But,
Same.
but
Gross.
Did you guys have the fennel after Christmas dinner? The fennel fruit,
Yeah,
the
like
vegetable?
yeah, it looked like
That's good
celery. Yeah. Oh, I
because
don't
that
like that
cleans.
either.
You don't
Oh,
like
you
that? I
like
like
that?
that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Well, we called it fenouil. It was fenouil,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yes.
it's fennel. It's
Yes.
basically fennel, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's say hello
Yes.
to the chat. I'm gonna put them up.
Yes.
You say hello. Let's go.
Yes.
Watch the screen. Here you go.
Oh,
Come on.
Fanook. Hi,
Go ahead.
Patty. Oh, this is so nice. Hi,
Let's go.
Sundance. Hi, CG2. Oh my God, Stony Tony. He makes me laugh so hard. He's the best. Hi, Gianni. Oh, you grow it in your herb garden? That's impressive. Delilah. I love you. Hi. Primo. I like clams too. Hi, Bill C.
All right. Let's see. CG2 should be up there. We say hello to Zelda right there. Zelda.
Hi, Zelda. Aw. It's so good
Mm-hmm.
to see you.
We got great people. We don't do this on a
Yes,
Sunday
the
night, but I
best.
kind of like a Sunday night.
Yeah, this is nice. This is good. Sundays are so depressing.
Now you're not having a cocktail, or you are?
I am. It's my cheap
Cheap what?
Costco.
Maddie
Like,
Marinara's
truly.
here. Hello, Maddie Marinad. Great to see you.
Hi.
Good to see you, Maddie. You might not have seen Maddie here. It might be
Hi,
the first time.
Maddie.
There might
Thank
be some
you.
people that you see coming in, coming out. I've been
Yes.
hitting some weird algorithms, and I don't know what it is. I've been doing this Italian American Culture Month, and
Yes.
some people are, I guess YouTube might be recommending me on. So I picked up
Nice.
a nice new amount of people this week. I got out of a disastrous genre. We spoke about that.
Nice.
No drama, and
Good.
the whole algorithm's changed.
Yes. Good.
Getting
Good.
people from all different places, and you got people like
Clear the
AOV
energy.
saying, "Well, where did such and such come from?" They so guard this social club. When someone
love
comes
it.
in that they don't recognize,
That's new.
they team up. They make like little.
That's such a
captain-
Belleville mentality.
Is it
They don't
really?
like they don't like outsiders. I feel like it
That's
is.
hysterical.
Drama gets left at the door. I like that.
So I had my Rasiopi Tarals. I had my little wine.
Aw.
It's Sunday night. Spent the day with my
Nice.
daughter. I went to the
Aw.
butcher. I got the brajol. I got the 3 meats for this half-ass vegetarian on Sundays. Eats a little
Nice.
brajol,
Nice.
beef brajol,
I was
and a
happy to
little.
see your daughter passed.
She passed.
Yay.
I sent her your prayer,
Yes, it works. It works. Yes.
and she's on
that
her
one
way.
comes out Tuesday. I left that in there about her.
Did you?
Yeah. And I put a little
Wait,
note.
now
She passed.
hold on a minute. We did 3 in 1, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
what are you
it's
doing?
just-
What are you releasing Tuesday?
Just the Saints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
You
The
see, you
Saints
do
of
it and you
Belleville.
forget you do it.
I know. And then it
then it
comes
comes
out
out.
of nowhere.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was making the meat. We were making the meatballs
Nice.
today, so I did a video
Nice.
on that. Zelda, Tommy, your dinner that you made tonight looked absolutely delicious. I'm so jealous. Don't be jealous. Just do it. Zelda, no. You just got to do it. They didn't look too vegetarian. I know, Gianni. I know. All right, so you have a little glass of wine. What do you have?
Yes. I'm having a, what are they called? Like a truly. It's like a little vodka.
Oh, you like the vodka. All right. Yeah, so I made the sauce and meatballs, a little brajol.
Nice.
My daughter came over. She ate with us today. Nicey nice.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Yeah, it's nice that my daughter moved back to Essex County.
Good. Yeah.
He was in Morris, and I was in Eastern Essex, down by Belleville, Nutley, and it was always very difficult.
Yeah.
I put 100,000 miles on my one car in 4 years.
Oh, geez.
Maybe
Huh.
more than that. 110,000 miles. I blew out a car. I had a nice white Cadillac that I blew it out beyond repair, basically.
Really? Going back
Yep.
and forth?
Going back and forth, wrestling matches, baseball, football games,
Yeah.
just everything. Seeing my kids, trying to see them as much as I can, and
Yeah. But she was in Florida, right? But now
she was
she's
in
back?
Florida for 2
Yeah.
years while she did
Yeah.
graduate school. But I'm divorced 9
Yes.
years now. I literally went through 2 brand new cars in 9 years.
Wow.
Totally done.
We've had one
2
car
Cadillacs.
for 11 years.
I killed 2 Cadillacs in 8 years,
Oh
9
my
years.
God.
Yep.
We don't even have
Um,
100,000 miles on our car. We've had it 11 years.
Right. And I live in an area where we don't even need to drive. Can you imagine?
Wow.
But I was there
Yeah.
every day. I
Yes.
didn't miss my kids for a day.
Yes.
I didn't miss a
Aw.
practice of game. So
Aw.
now I'm in this time now. Hello, chick. Hold on. Let me give you back your wrench there. I cleaned out the whole.
Yeah,
You
you
might see
took
people
everyone's
coming in that
wrenches.
used to be blue, suited up blue, and now they're not. Primo, are you still here, Primo? If you are, because I had to clean out because I had some rogue wrenches, they call it,
Ah.
and they were blocking people that didn't need to be blocked, and this and that.
Oh my,
So
that's
I
such
went in,
drama.
yeah, yeah, right on a non-drama channel.
Right.
So I went in and I put the X button, and I cleared out the whole social club, and I started fresh,
Good.
and
Nice.
that's where we're at. So Primo,
Nice.
if you're out there, come back in.
Nice.
So that's where we're at right now. So
Yeah,
let's
this
go through the deck.
Oh
Let's
my
go through
God,
the
this
decade
decade.
that we're going to go. I have
I
no
got-
idea what your research says. We discussed none of this. We're
Because
going
last time
right.
I had like stupid questions and it went off the rails and I was like, what do I even do research for? So this time I'm gonna just like let me be guided by the so we'll start at 21.
Nothing is off the table, just so you know.
Okay. Okay, good. So at 21, you are living where?
Where are we? What year? No, 21 is
21,
1990.
1990.
90. So we're going 90 to 2000 or 1989 to 99?
1989 to 99.
89,
Yes,
89.
so
So I'm out of
20.
school, what, 2 years?
Yes. You're
I'm
in it
fully in.
fully. Yeah.
I'm fully in that mess that I'm in. All right. I'm just running numbers and loan sharking, and I'm just deep into that mess right there. And 90, so 90, where am I in 90? 1990, I think Italy wins the World Cup. Italia
Okay.
90. If I remember, Gianni, can you correct that? Did Italy win the World Cup in 1990? Correct me if I'm wrong. Dindu saying hello to you right there. Dindu saying
Hi.
hello.
Oh, hi.
So
Hi. Hi, Tiandu.
is Primo back in? No, he didn't come. Here he is. Hold on, Primo. Let me fix. Just forgive me, Fern. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
fix up these things that I did. So 1990, I'm coming of age, I think, and I'm really deep into this.
Did you have a day job or that was just your job?
Yes, I always had a day job.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let's take it back. 88, 89,
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
I told you as we were ending the last show what all the neighborhood guys did.
Yes.
Union jobs. We had all the connections for the unions at that time. Cabert was still, all the guys were around. Little Sammy Casero was around. These are all the guys, neighborhood
Okay.
guys that.
Okay.
So we had
That
the
ran it.
opportunities for labor union, asbestos removal union, carpenters, your laborers, everything.
Okay.
And I passed on all of it, and I went to Hoffman LaRoche,
Okay.
which is
What did you
crazy.
do there? What did you do
We-
there?
I mopped the floors for $4.50 an hour.
God bless. Nice. Okay.
I gave up.
All right.
I passed up on the opportunity to take a union job
Okay.
because I felt like this. This is crazy thinking. I'm rolling in money on the outside. I got a Corvette. I got a Cadillac. I'm going all the restaurants. I'm living that life, right? As a young kid.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, listen, what am I going to do with the union? It's great. It's good money. But if our guys get the knock,
Yeah.
if our guys get knocked out, let's just say one of our guys catches an indictment or something like that, we're not going to get to work.
Right.
Our neighborhood guys may not get to work. My brother is a union guy, Delala, yes, 30 years. Carmine, hold on a minute, cuz let me fix you. I had to clean out the social club, so give me a minute here.
So you were
let
thinking of that.
I don't know
family.
why I was thinking that. I got it. Hold on a minute. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't know what made me
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good
So-
thought that you would be in in this, if that happened, you'd be in an awkward position, right? If you were in the union. And then also,
Well, sometimes what happens is when they clean house, and this is the years of indictments coming every 2 weeks, and who knows what's going to happen, right? So I said to myself, okay, a lot of other neighborhood, you're laughing at me because I said to myself, yeah. So I said to myself, listen, I don't know. I'm going to take the non-union job. I'm going to go with the other guys in the
Yeah.
neighborhood that could get us into chemical company.
Yeah.
And I said, but I'm going to do this for $4.50 an hour, 1988, 1989. Am I really going? Yes, I'm going to do this. And it worked out for me in my life right now.
It's an
It was the
honest job.
best decision I ever made.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
So
the
why-
best
yeah.
decision that I ever made. And I learned a career because I said to myself again, self, you have no education. You have no education. You can go to this chemical. This is a Swiss chemical company that makes Valium. They invented Valium. We got work.
Right. And they just happen to be in Nutley. Yeah.
It's in Nutley. It's down the
Yes.
block. I'm in
Yes.
Belleville at that time. It's down the block.
Yeah.
A few of the neighborhood guys took the jobs. I took the job, and I went in there, and it was the best. It was ended up being a really good decision.
Yeah. Yes.
So anyway,
Good.
1989,
So you were
1990,
driving a
I'm working.
Corvette. You're like mopping the floors at Hoffman LaRoche, but driving to Hoffman LaRoche in a Corvette.
Yes, like a jerk off. Like
Did
a
anyone
jerk
at
off.
work say something like?
Well, no, it's
Oh,
just the
where-
Essex County prosecutors must have been watching. I guess I don't know, but like a jerk off. The Cadillac was in my mother's driveway, and the Corvette was.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
This is true. This is no stories here, guys. Anybody that knows me from those times can
That's hysterical.
for this shit.
That's hysterical.
So anyway, that's 1989. That's 1990.
Okay.
I'm living it. I'm working. Yes, I always worked. I was
Yeah.
taught really good work ethics. Quite honestly,
Yes.
all kidding aside, I was taught really good work ethics.
Yeah, I feel like we all were. Italians are all about work.
I think we
feel
all-
like you mentioned this on one of your. Yeah, we're all about Italian
You
Americans.
think all of our neighborhoods there in Belleville, same type of people?
workers. Yeah.
Really?
At least definitely at the Fernicola house.
Yes.
Work.
So what do you think?
Get good grades.
I'm going to go off
Yeah.
track a minute. What do you think made the difference between your brother and myself, or ALV and myself, and some of our friends that are away right now and all of this? So what happened? Like, we had that much of a variety?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, I guess so. But I feel like despite, the different paths people take, I feel like our underlying values are all the same. Like, we value doing the right thing, working hard, not being like, I hate snobbiness, not being like that. I think that our values are all similar.
I think we were all
think
down to
so.
earth, no matter what
Yes,
neighborhood we came
yes.
from, whether it was the Valley,
Yeah.
my
It's all
neighborhood,
Belleville. Yeah.
your neighborhood, and the Rutan Estates. Even the people that made it to the Rutan Estates. You see Thindo right there?
Yeah.
His father,
Yeah.
same thing. No, his father too. And he did it. He did
You
it.
worked all those
No.
years in the union?
All those years in the
Yeah.
laborers union. Yes.
God.
Yes. So he took that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
My father was a 33-year union guy, Teamsters. 33 years.
Did they try to tell you to join a union? Like, what did your mother say?
My mother was she didn't care which route I went as long as I went to work.
Yeah. Okay.
After that thing
Yeah.
with college happened with me and all that other stuff,
Yeah.
she said, as long as you work, she knew the shit that I was doing, but
Yeah.
as long as you work, we come from a working family.
Mm-hmm.
Fern, ask him, please, was there ever an honest day in his life? They swear to God, I never had an in my life. He swears I never had an honest day in my life. Shut up, Tindo. Oh my God, he's hysterical.
So were you living
So-
at home with your mom? Because you had like
Living
a
at
basement
home.
apartment. Yeah.
So living at home, my mother had a
Yeah.
very, very, very modest house. 2 small little bedrooms, a little closets in those bedrooms. Kitchen and the dining room were the focal point of the house, as with all Italians.
Yes.
And then I was coming into money, and this is where I started to make the money and spend the money.
Yeah. Yes.
I took my mother's basement, and I put about $10,000 into my mother's basement. I waterproofed it, and I made it my own
That's a
apartment,
lot of
my own
money back
entrance.
then, yeah.
Yes, a lot of money back then, but I was
Oh, I
making
thought you
it.
did that in high school, but you still lived in the
No.
basement in high school.
Yes,
Yeah, but it wasn't
Yes.
like then you.
I wasn't
decked it
making that.
out.
I wasn't able to do that yet.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh, so
wasn't
then
able
you
to
made
do
it.
that. Robbing UNICEF boxes was not going to make me finish my mother's basement. It was not going to work. All right.
But
That
then,
did not pay for the basement.
so then you were able to. I'm picturing like the movie Coming to America when they live in that, and then they walk in.
Yep.
There's like a hot tub.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I finished my mother's basement. I had my own apartment there, and that was it. So I was
Yeah, nice.
I was-
And
So
your
that's
grandparents were still living above.
and my grandparents were on the second
Okay.
floor.
Okay, how nice. That is so nice. I
Well, they
love
left the
that.
projects. They left the
Yes.
projects and built the house up. My mother's house a 2-family.
Yes, I love that. Okay, and
So
your
so
grandfather knew what you were up to?
they didn't know when they found out what I was up to. They were very disappointed. So
Okay.
this goes into 90. All right, where are we? We're
Yeah.
90, 91, right?
I know
We're
95 is like the big.
Yeah.
We'll
So
get to
90,
95, yeah.
91, we're having a good time. Where are we? 1991. I guess I'm 22,
Yeah.
23. I got a condo at the Jersey Shore. I go to Mexico, Cancun, like I'm going to the corner store. I got condos everywhere. We're flying. We're vacationing.
Sounds
We're
fun.
going everywhere. We're going everywhere. I'm 21, 22 years old. So I'm making money. I'm living this thing. And listen, I'm not building up this thing. I'm just saying we're talking about this decade, so that is what it was.
And it was
Tommy,
probably intoxicating. That sounds
incredible.
really
Tommy,
fun.
so would you do it all? I would not change one thing, Zelda Z. I have no regrets at all. Zero. Nothing, not one. I would change absolutely nothing.
Yeah, good.
Now I'm going with different girls. I'm dating different girls. I don't want to be tied down for obvious reasons. I'm having a good time. I got a few dollars in my pocket. I got a seat at one of the best restaurants. If you remember Vesuvius,
Yes, I remember Vesuvius. It
remember
burned down,
Vesuvius
right?
on Bloomfield Avenue? I had
Didn't
my
it
own
burn down?
table. Yeah,
At
it
one
burned
point?
down.
Yeah.
I was there when it burned down,
Oh God.
and I was there when I rebuilt the bar. I rebuilt the bar in there
Oh, cool.
with Frankie the Fly. You remember Frankie the Fly?
No.
You don't remember Frankie the Fly? I rebuilt the bar in Vesuvius. Anyway, I had I'm living this life. I have my own table at Vesuvius. It's a good time. It's a good
Yes.
time.
Sounds fun.
And I'm not glamorizing anything that I ever did, ladies and gentlemen, just so you do know I am not. Because it does not end well, just so you know that. But this is a time right now, before we get out of 90, 91, 92, you got to remember the influences. I'm able to work in this way of life. I never had any money as a kid. I was the kid with the ripped shoes in the neighborhood.
Right.
I was shopping at North Slip. Everybody else was going to the mall.
Right.
I was shopping at the Reject store. They were all going to the mall. They had heat and central air. My mother had a kerosene heater. So here I come into this place where I can make a few dollars and have a good time.
Yeah.
Now, there wasn't surveillance like there is now. There was not cameras like there is now. We're still in the 90, 91, 92 spot right now. What do you got? 1990. What movie comes out? You got Godfather 3. You got Goodfellas. You got the Donnie Brascos. And I'm saying to myself, well, wait a minute. What I'm doing this.
Yes.
No
Yes.
idea I'm doing something legal. No idea I'm doing something illegal. No clue that I'm doing anything wrong.
You didn't think you were doing something illegal?
No, I thought my everyday life was a hustle, but it was legal.
Wait, when
I'm
you were
selling-
making bets, you didn't think like and
I
you saw
just- it
other
came
people
so-
getting arrested?
Yeah, it just came so natural.
You were like, did you think like it's not so bad, like nothing's gonna happen?
Yes, that's exactly
Yes.
what I thought. I thought
Yes.
nothing of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, it started to escalate, so we're going into 91. We're having all this good time. 92, 93 is incredible. Now I'm doing the loan sharking, and I'm into all kinds of shit, taking down scores, loan sharking, until the one day in 94, we're jumping around now.
Yeah.
We're in a crime decade for me, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to jump around, but I need to jump around a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit here
okay.
and there because we're
We'll
talking on that life right now.
Right.
In 94, I was approached by a crew of guys, and they said to me, you're going to take down this score. Okay, I'm ready to take down any score. Whatever you got, bring it to me. I'm all in this. I'm ready. Whatever you got, bring it to me. You're going to
Were the
rob.
group of guys that you were like you knew who they were?
Yeah, I know everybody.
And I thought, oh, score means like what does that even mean?
Take down a score. Rob something, steal something.
Okay.
rob a truck, steal a car, a score.
Okay.
Anything that you make money on is a score.
Okay.
Anything you can make money on illegally is a score.
Okay.
We got a
It's
trailer
a
of.
terminology. I need a
I'm
dictionary.
gonna use a fake thing here. Fern, exactly. He couldn't get caught. He was Tommy Stamingia. Tommy Stamingia. So listen. This is a little disappointing to me. Now, a lot of people that are in this game, they say that their goal is to eventually get made into a crime family, right? I didn't have these goals.
Yeah.
I was just
You were-
hustling, making money,
Yeah, you were
happy
living in
doing
the
it,
moment. Right. You
living
were
in the moment.
Yeah.
Now I knew who I was around. I knew the people. I know what their reputations and who's coming away, jail, who's going away, who's coming home. But the one score that they said to me was, "You got to take down this score. We know this pizzeria in your neighborhood makes 500 pies on a Friday night. We know who deposits the money on a Saturday morning. We know what time the money is deposited. This is your neighborhood." I said, "You're out of your fucking mind."
Yeah.
It was a mother. It was a mother of a friend of mine that
Owned the
deposits the
pizzeria.
money. That deposits the money every Saturday.
And they wanted you to.
They wanted me to
approach her,
take the
money.
score. Yeah, as she's going to make the deposit, they wanted me to take her down.
Oh my god.
And I said, "Look, this is not happening. I don't care what you do, who you go to, what you say. This is a refusal right in your face. And I would appreciate if you take this score off the books. This is not something I'm going to do." I call this woman Ma.
Yeah.
They didn't know that. I said, "But I call this woman Ma. So I'm not taking down this score, and whatever you want to do with me, you do with me. And I would appreciate it if you take this score off the books."
Nice.
And I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened with it. They squashed it. My friend still doesn't know to this day.
Nice.
He
Wow.
still doesn't know to this day.
Like in writing and in, like in whatever, in stories, the main character you always have to root for. So they have to like they don't have to be a good person. They just have to do the right thing when it counts. This is like something out of a movie.
So did I do the
needs to
right?
be
Wait,
written.
but wait. Here's where it gets distorted. Now,
Oh, no.
now. In their
Never
world, I
mind.
did not do it. Well, no, you're right. Listen, morally,
When it counts, you did the right thing. Yeah.
you're in your world. It
Yeah.
counts. In your world at that time, I did the right thing.
Yes.
To the powers that be in that world, why does this guy not want to take this score down? This is unacceptable.
So what were the consequences?
No, there was none. I was
Oh.
dead. I was tough on that. I went down to the club and I said,
And they
"Look, guys,"
respected it.
and I said, "Look, you got to." I said to my uncle, "You got to go talk to such because I'm not taking this score.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a lousy 5,000-10,000. I'm gonna. This is people I know. What if I take a pinch for this? Are you nuts? This is
Right.
my neighborhood. I call this lady Ma. I'm going to go there with a mask on and rob them when they're making it. No, I refuse this.
Good.
Gianni, this is this disgusting part. What I was just saying to you about having a Cadillac, having a Corvette, going to a fancy restaurant, there's an ugly part to all of that people do not see. There's the nuts and bolts, just like anything else. There's nuts and bolts to everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And in your eyes, you're saying, "Wow, that's honorable. That's the right thing to do," because you are an upstanding citizen, right?
Yeah.
So this is all happening in the 90s as I'm watching, as we're being introduced to Donnie Brasco, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale. All of this is we're just consumed with this euphoria of this life.
Yeah.
But
They
I
made it
still
look good.
maintained my principles, I guess you could say.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because I cared about my neighborhood people more than anybody else. 100%.
Yes.
I
Yes.
am still that way.
Right.
I am honorable crimes again, AOB. Listen, you can't compare loan sharking and gambling to what that score was going to be. Come on,
Right,
where do you
exactly.
go? Fern, tell me where you feel on this. Let me ask you a question real quick. So you hear bookmaking, you hear loan sharking, You hear some labor racketeering, this, that, the other thing, and then you hear assaulting somebody in the neighborhood. Where do you go?
Exactly. I'm
So
like,
what do you okay?
one, I mean, I would do neither because I'm a weenie and I would be afraid of getting in trouble for everything. But that aside, one feels like a victimless crime, let's be honest, and one
Oh my
feels
God.
very personal,
You see that,
the
ALV?
trauma that you would cause this woman, that any woman, but someone you actually know that you had a personal relationship with, they're not comparable.
Now, let's just say I don't get pinched. It's on my conscience. Should it be?
Should if you had done it
If I didn't get pinched, if I pulled it off the
and you
score
pulled it off,
and I did not get pinched, can I lay my head down at night?
no, you caused this woman trauma.
You
Is
are
anyone being
100%
caused
correct.
trauma when you're like making bets? Not like not really, unless someone like got for like
No, they come to us. Listen, for
Right.
gambling, listen,
Right.
I never asked anybody to bet the Giants -7.
right.
They came to me. They want the Giants -7. I never went to anybody and said, here's a G note. Here's $1,000 on my loan shark book. They came to us and said, I need 1,000.
Right, exactly.
So, AOV, you're right. There's not a victimless crime. I get it. I understand that. I just want to hear the separation from somebody totally on the outside of that world, what they feel and what they think about this. So you have no problem basically with bookmaking, so to speak, overall.
I mean, I have a problem.
It's
wouldn't
illegal,
partake.
but
It's illegal.
I know.
And then there's also those people who are gambling, who have a problem, they lose their house, then like but face to face, like, is there like a trauma taking place? Not a direct trauma of someone of a woman no less. It just feels different. So if this were a movie, the way that it would be written, that's the sexy side, and then this main character did the right thing when it counted.
Wow.
To a woman.
Interesting observation. I like that. If a man wants to place a bet, then make that choice. Exactly, Ducks. You're right. I get it. Hello, See No Evil. Nice to see you.
Hi, see
I mean,
no evil.
listen, we break balls all the time over here about honorable crimes, and it's a thing we do over here, and it's just a funny thing we do over here. All right, let's jump around. Let's go. What else you got now? Where are we now?
Okay, so how long did you work at Hoffman LaRoche?
9 years.
Oh, okay. So all your 20s, basically.
So 88, right out of high school. What do we get at?
Yeah.
87, me and your brother graduated
Yes,
in LV?
87.
87?
Yeah, 87.
88, I'm working. I refused the union. 88, I'm working. I'm working in there till 90, no, only till 95. So what is that?
Okay.
I got
So 8
arrested
years.
in 95. So the prosecutor's office came to Roach in 95.
So were you getting, like, how does it work? Were you getting
What?
like
Which part? Work? Regular work?
No, like, meaning, were you getting whispers of they're gonna arrest you?
No, never.
You were completely blindsided.
100%.
And they arrested
clue
you
at
after
all.
your grandfather's funeral.
The day of my grandfather's funeral. No advance notice whatsoever. I'm at my grandfather's funeral. Next door to where I live right now, there's sirens everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on around here? What's going by all these sirens? They were going to arrest the guys that were, kind of with me. So, yeah. So I had no idea. I didn't know I was under investigation. I had no clue at all. Zero. I was totally blindsided.
Wait a second. You're at the funeral. Where was the funeral?
I'm at the funeral.
Like,
While I'm at the
literally
funeral.
Like, literally, like,
While
in
I'm at the
cemetery?
funeral. No, at the funeral. I'm at the
at the-
funeral.
like, at the
Basically, I'm at the
repast.
funeral, and I'm hearing things going on. There's things going on in the neighborhood, and they were arresting Gerard. They were arresting Gerard Simolo. They were arresting.
Okay.
They were arresting people. Whatever they were doing, I don't know. Whatever
And
they were
so
doing.
you
I
didn't
got
have cell
buzzed.
phones back then.
We didn't have anything, so
So
I
then you
got the
walked
buzz.
outside.
Yeah, we did have cell phones. They were car phones at that point. I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah. God, we're so old. So you walked
Yeah, so-
outside.
No. I go through the whole funeral, and everything goes normal. I'm out of touch with everybody, obviously, because we're not so connected as we were back then. I get home from the funeral, and they're all over the news. The case is all over the news. I see my best friend on Channel 7 News about this takedown and this and that. And I said, oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. But before that, we got to go back a little bit.
Yes.
Because you asked about my family finding out and this and that and the other thing.
Yes.
So this is all, see, there's where the whirlwind comes. This is where the whirlwind comes in. So, right? In life, we have these whirlwinds. We all have this. You know, like the whole 3 deaths in our family type of thing. You got
Yes.
that whirlwind.
Yeah.
3 friends. You got 3 deaths, right? With come in threes, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's a fact. Yes.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
horrible fact.
It always feels that way. Yeah.
So the whirlwind comes in, and it's just everything. But everything was going really good. So my grandfather finds out, very, 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 very disappointed to find out that I'm involved in this stuff.
Do you
So
remember
my
having a conversation?
100% a family meeting.
Oh, really? He called.
He called
What
my
did he?
uncles. All my uncles had to come to his house. Oh no, no, my grandfather, when he said everybody comes, everybody comes.
And you were just sitting there, like,
Everybody came to the house. This is
what
not
did
what
he
I
say?
wanted for you. I
Yeah.
tried my hardest. You had no father around. I tried my hardest. I did not want you involved in this, that, the other thing. How are you involved? How deep are you, Tommy? How deep are you? I'm deep. Pop, I'm in it. I'm fully in it. What am I going to do? Promise me, though. Just promise me. You're going to try and try to get out of this. Can you try? I'll try. I'm going to Andy Gerard. Andy Gerard was one of the bosses in the neighborhood of the Genovese crime family. He says, I'm going to Andy. I said, Pop, Andy loves you. He respects you. He thinks the world of you. But I got to tell you, when it comes to this thing here, that only goes so far. But you want to go talk to Andy? He says, I'm going to talk to Andy. I'm going to meet him at the club. My grandfather had his own club. He says, I'm going to see Andy when he comes to my club, and I'm going to talk to him. I don't want my grandson operating in this.
Wow.
And I said, I would rather you not do that because you're putting yourself out there. You've been with these guys since you're a child, basically. I said, why? Why are you going to go see Andy? Andy was a big name in that thing at that time. And he decided not to mention it because Andy's not going to. These guys are not going to stop me from operating. It's part of our culture. It's part of our life. We're not, we know how it ends, but I wasn't clipping people. I was making a loan shark. And what was I really taking some scores? I wasn't really.
Right.
I don't want to say honorable crimes. ALV, shut up. I don't want to say honorable crimes, but bookmaking, loan shark, and a few scores here and there, but not. I wasn't clipping people. It wasn't not my thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of made a little bit of a promise to my grandfather that I would try to get out of it. Yes, Carmen, yes. The best people around. Carmine, the best people around. So
you did promise that you would try.
I said I'm gonna try and work my way out of this, but I'm in kind of deep, Pop. I'm in kind of deep.
Did you mean it?
It's almost impossible.
Right.
I had hundreds of guys gambling with me.
Right.
I had some of the biggest gamblers in the area, people that own businesses. I can't really say, but I had governing departments in the city of Belleville that had gambling packages with me.
Right.
You're talking a couple of hundred people. I had 50 players myself that were gambling just through me that were my own stuff.
Yeah, that's hard to
untangle. Thousands on the street in loan shark money.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. So
everyone's sitting there and he's okay.
So anyway, we're at the funeral. I get arrested on the day of the funeral. I think it was his sign to say, Tommy, it's time. So there's your signs, Fern.
Yes.
There are your signs because
of all of the days.
This, you put me in the ground. We got to fix this.
Yes.
So I got arrested the day. So I got arrested the day that he got buried, and it was a process.
They showed up at your house. Like, how does it work?
No, they didn't show up at my house. I saw it on the news, and I called my attorney. I said, Gerard's down there. Gerard is pinched. This one's pinched. That one's pinched. I called my lawyer. I said, Donnie, what are we doing? What's going on here? He says, let me check it out. He calls the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, they got a warrant for your arrest. He's telling them everything about you since the day you were born. What color shoes you had on today, he knows. He's telling them everything. I said, okay. Well, but in the meantime, I'm arranging bail. This is my best friend since we're born.
Right. So you're arranging bail for him.
Yeah, because first I get on with the lawyer. And I said, look, with Gerard's down there, let's, soak him up, get him out, blah, 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 do whatever you got to do. Go down there. I'll give you the bail money. I'll bring the cash to your office. Go down there, bail Gerard out, get him out. Let's get this case. Let's see what we got going on here. And that's when he tried. He called the prosecutor office. He said, no, there's no bailing him out. He's in a room somewhere giving him everything that ever you did in your life, no matter what it was, no matter how small or how big. So
then did your lawyer say,
So-
let's just go turn yourself in?
So my lawyer says they're coming to your house. They're coming to your mother's house. They're going to tear the house down. They're coming into your house. They're going to break the walls apart.
Oh, God forbid.
They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And I said, what the fuck? My whole family's there crying. We just
Yeah.
buried my
Oh,
grandfather.
God, yes.
So they wanted to make a point in front of my mother
Yeah. Oh,
and in front of my grandmother. They wanted to
Yeah.
really come to the house and tear the house apart.
yeah.
Now I have money in the house. I kept money in I used to keep money in Alka-Seltzer Plus cold boxes.
That's smart.
$5,400 fit in every box. All right. So I had 5,400s in Alka-Seltzer Plus cold boxes in the drop ceiling in my mother's basement. If they went to my mother's house, it's over. I'm dead. I'm dead. So my lawyer decides he agreed. The prosecutor agrees. Let him turn himself in. What do? He says, okay, they agreed to let you turn yourself in. But this is Friday. You're not going until Tuesday. There's a live active warrant for your arrest. I agree with the prosecutor to turn yourself in. They're not coming to raid your mother's house and walk you out.
Okay.
But there's an active warrant on you,
Okay.
which means no matter where you are, any cop can pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
Any detective can they pull you over, they pick you up. I drive to Mountainside. I put my car in my friend's garage, my best friend's garage, and we go to Atlantic City for the weekend. So wait a minute. So I go on the lam. Wait.
That's
I
not
go
where
on the
this was
lam.
going.
I think I'm going on the lam. So I go on the lam to Atlantic City. I got to get away for 3 days, guys. Let's go. Don't speed on the Parkway. No, he's doing 95 on the Parkway. Let's go slow. Let's go easy. We get down to Atlantic City, and here we go. I got to go out. We go to the club. We start drinking this and that. The whole fucking NBA is in the club that we were at. It couldn't be no more high profile than you get. I think there was Philly wise guys there, Jersey wise guys there, and here's me, a fugitive. There's NBA, the whole fucking NBA is at the club. Tattinger's in Atlantic City. So
What a going away party for you.
yeah, luckily, nothing happened. None of us got in trouble.
You had a good
But
time.
I parked my car in my friend's garage, and we went to Atlantic City. Here, right here. All right. I searched those fucking boxes for months. He bought my mother's house, this one right here.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
He didn't
how
buy
did
it to buy it. He didn't want to live there. He wanted to tear the fucking house apart and see what's in the walls. That's all he wanted. We went right to the Atlantic City. He drove me. He had an Infiniti Q45. We're driving down the Parkway in an Infiniti Q. Listen, I should have gone to Bud Lake.
Right. In a cabin.
Long Valley.
Right.
Right? Sussex County. Here's me. I go to Atlantic City. There's wise guys everywhere, and I'm a fugitive.
This is what's so interesting about you. How could you relax? You had drinks, you gambled.
Oh, yeah. We were drinking and smoking. I was smoking and drinking, and there's broads everywhere, and I'm not
For
off
3
that.
nights?
I'm not off the high of that life yet. I'm still feel that.
Yeah.
I'm still riding that wave.
It was.
So here
was
we
it
are. We're
in
at
the back
one of
your
our
mind, like, I'm
here
about
we
to go
are.
to
We're at
jail?
one of our regular places in Atlantic City. Hold on. Here we are. We're in Atlantic City, but I'm comfortable there. We've been there 100 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm home, but you're so comfortable with your environment, you don't even realize the environment that you're in.
Yeah.
And that's what happened when I went there.
It wasn't
I
in
got
the back
through
of your
it.
mind all weekend?
The only thing that was in the back of my mind is if they pinch me in Atlantic City, I got to stay down here They're going to grab me in Atlantic City. They're going to lock me up with all these disgraziads. They're animals down there. So my only
How
thought was this: if
inconvenient.
I get, my only negative thought was if my only thought was if I get pinched in Atlantic City, the jail I'm going to be in down there versus Newark. I know that might sound crazy.
Right.
I'd rather
right,
be
right.
in Newark than Atlantic City. I know that sounds nuts,
All the degenerates. Right?
but I'd rather be in Newark than Atlantic City.
I mean, it's
That
not
was the only thing
unreasonable.
that crossed my mind. But we walk
That's
into the club and the
hysterical.
whole fucking NBA is there. The whole league is there. I don't know these names. I don't know basketball players, but they were all there.
Your life is a movie.
We're doing
Wow.
shots with NBA guys, and they're saying, "What are you doing?" "Oh, no, I'm a fugitive. Want to do a shot of Jägermeister?" I'm a
It's
fugitive.
amazing.
He makes
Amazing.
$20 million a year. I'm losing everything, and we're doing shots with NBA guys. I have no fucking idea. I didn't want to get locked up in AC, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
So anyway,
okay.
so we
that was
passed
your
that.
only concern. Okay.
That was my
Yes.
only concern, getting locked up in Atlantic City. What a fucking weekend. That broads, booze, partying, hotel rooms. I can't even explain to you. It's like a 3-day bachelor party.
Wow. Okay.
We had a
Fern
corner
needs a refill.
suite. We had a corner suite that was some fugazi name. What you
What
worried?
does that
Yeah,
even-
yes,
what's
yeah,
that
yeah. We
mean?
weren't under our names. We weren't under
Oh.
our names. We put it under some. Yeah. Well, he was with me, so Jay-Z was with me.
That's amazing.
He was with me.
This is the scene in the movie where they have like the music montage and they're drinking and the
Yeah.
dancing and the girl. Okay.
So
Putting all
that's
this in
that.
the
So
script.
it's still funny and it still sounds fun, right?
Yes.
But your world's about to come crashing down,
right. Yes.
and that's it. I turned myself in.
So you drove back up to Belleville, turned yourself.
Yeah, they
you
took
and your
me
lawyer
home,
went
and
to the
they
prosecutor's
took me
office.
home.
Okay.
I went to my mother's house that last night, and I went to the Newark jail, Newark Essex County Prosecutor's Office, whatever it is.
So the night before,
I turned myself in.
were you and your mother
I turned
talking
myself in,
about
and
it?
they chained me to the fucking wall like I was a terrorist. They
Criminal.
chained me to the wall. They wouldn't They would really bookmaking, loan sharking.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Yeah.
They would not let me process myself like this. 2 handprints. They chained my one side to the wall, and then they fingerprinted my other side and got a profile shot. Then they chained my other side to the wall and got a profile of it. They chained me. They had me fucking shackled. Where am I
Right.
going? Fucking
Right.
brand new bookmaker charge. And they put me in the bullpen in the basement in Newark.
What's that? like?
Rats, roaches, and the guy that was testifying against me in the same cell. And that was by design. That was by design. They wanted me to react.
So the guy that was testifying against you, not your best friend. Somebody
Yes, my
else.
best friend. No, him.
So
Same
you
cell.
and your best friend, who gave them
Same
all
cell.
the information.
So he
in
was
the
in
same
holding
cell.
too. Yeah.
What did he say to you?
Now he was in with me twice. Let me tell you this is how it was. He was with me at that time. Nothing happened there. Anyway, I got through that mess. No problem with that.
Did you walk into the cell and him be like, "I'm sorry"?
Let's fast forward. So we're gonna get through this. We'll
Yeah.
fast forward through this
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a lot
We
of
can jump
nuts and
back
bolts in
forth,
here.
Yeah.
So we're going forward. Let's go forward. Now I'm pinched. I know I got a case. I'm not indicted yet. They didn't have enough evidence yet to indict me. They still had
Okay.
to investigate. Ba, 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 ba. In this time, I'm getting married. I get
Wait,
arrested. Hold on.
Wait.
I'm going to tell you. Now we're going into the 94s, 95s now. Now the decade goes quick. So we're into the 94s, 95s right now. This was a state case, Ducks. That's correct. State, county, Newark, state. All my paperwork says state of New Jersey, Ducks. Yeah, state. It was going to be state. I went and did the county time, but it was going to be state time. 5 years, facing 5 years state time. But anyway, so it comes time to. Okay, so I'm not indicted. I'm just arrested. Now, this is 6 months before I get arrested, 6 months before my wedding. 94,
So
95
when your grandfather died, you were already engaged.
Yes, and I was 6 months away. And my only dream in my life was to have my grandfather be at my wedding.
Yeah.
My father was a garbage pail. My grandfather was the father figure in my life.
Yes.
My only dream was to have my grandfather at my wedding.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
Yeah.
So anyway, so fast forward 6 months, the judge approves me to buy tickets to go on my honeymoon, this, that, the other thing. I come back from my honeymoon, I'm indicted. I land in Newark and I hear myself on 1010 wins. Gambling case, Newark, New Jersey, indicted, this, that, the other thing. I come back and I'm indicted. 6
Was
months
your
after
wife
my
freaking out?
she was with me in it 100%. But you got to remember, when I was going to the restaurants and driving the car, she was enjoying that.
Yeah.
So she was,
She had to take the good with the bad.
she was all right,
Okay.
I guess. She was
All
behind
right.
me. No, she was a good
Yeah.
wife for that. No,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
No doubt, she was behind me 100%. So we're just trying to get, guys. We're just trying to get through this point of the
Yeah,
decade. This
yeah.
is the decade we're
Yeah.
getting through.
I have a lot of
All
questions.
criminal cases are state, correct? They're all state, Primo. Yes, they're all state.
There could
There's
be
really
federal
no such
crimes,
thing
but
as a
yeah.
county case. It's all really state. So the state is a governing body of the county courts and the jails and all of that stuff. You are still part of the state system. That is correct. Yes, you're still part of the state system, even if you're in county. Right, Carmine? You know what I'm saying. So where are we? So I get indicted on the day I return from my honeymoon. I lose my job. I lose everything. Now everything's starting to dry up on me. So I lose everything, but I was able to pull off my wedding. We had a great fucking wedding.
Where'd you get married?
Yeah, it's gone now. Landmark
Okay.
on 17
Yeah.
Paramus, I believe it is.
Nice.
We had a great wedding. We had a good time. Everything went well. So anyway, fast forward 6 months from that. Now I got to decide from the day you get indicted to the day you're going to either trial or whatever. You have to decide what you're going to do. Now here's me. I wanted to go to trial. I wanted to face anybody that accused me. I wanted to see all the evidence. I wanted to see everything. Pictures, video. I wanted him to testify in front of my face.
Yes.
I want everybody to see this motherfucker testify in front of me. I really did.
Yes.
But Falcone was the lawyer at that time, and I don't know if you ever heard. Remember Falcone or no? Judge Falcone? You don't remember him? He was the Newark attorney. He was the Newark judge.
Judge. Okay.
And he sentenced you from Newark.
Okay.
High court, we call it. Supreme Court. I was in Supreme Court. I wasn't in low court. I was in Supreme Court.
Okay.
Because it was a conspiracy case. So Falcone would have given me every minute of 5 years if I lost the case.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to decide. So they offered me 9 months, under a year county. Newark, New
Okay.
Jersey county. And I'm saying, oh my God, I don't want to plead guilty to this. I want to fight
Right.
this.
Yeah.
Superior Court. I'm sorry. Superior Court. Yes, ALV. I'm sorry. Not Supreme Court. Superior Court. Yes. I wanted to fight this so bad. Fern, I wanted to see this guy in my face. I wanted to see the shame in his eyes. That he was going to talk about everything that we ever did together.
Yeah.
What he thinks I'm part of. What he thinks my position. I wanted to see it all.
He was part of it all too.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he ratted.
Yeah. Yes.
He ratted.
Yeah.
He was getting, like in the church, dispensation. He was getting dispensation for his crimes.
Right.
But here's me. I got to take it all. Take the whole hit. I got to take the whole hit.
So your lawyer said it's going to be very expensive to go to trial, and you're going to get
No.
the full
My
sentence.
lawyer was my cousin. It's on.
Okay.
We were
Okay.
good with that. I didn't have no worries about the cost.
But what was his advice?
I still had that money. I was still okay. Still okay. The lawyer's fees was not the issue.
His advice was you're going to go for 5 years if you're found guilty.
No, his words were, "You're going for 5 years."
Yes,
He
if you're found-
wants to
yeah.
go to trial. He would love to go
It's
to
too
trial.
much of a gamble. Okay.
He would love to go to trial. No problem.
So it was too much
And
of
I
a
did
gamble
too.
if you were found guilty, which is good advice.
It's not that it's a gamble. It's that he's saying you're going for 5 years. If you're prepared to go to 5 years, let's go to trial.
Yeah.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Right.
Right? Let's do it.
Right.
So my cousin Donnie, his name was Donnie. Donnie Rinaldi was my attorney. So that was my cousin.
And you never know what
So
a jury's going to do. So yes.
I'm probably dead in front of the jury. I'm probably
Yeah,
dead in front
right,
of the
and
jury.
5 years is a lot.
And the fact that I gave nobody up.
Yeah.
The fact that I gave nobody up. In the Star Ledger, it says, the investigation was stopped dead when it got to Stigliano, who would not give any information to authorities. The case was stopped when it got to Stigliano. The only person to not cooperate was Tommy Stigliano, and that is in the that's
Yes,
that's
yes,
there.
Yes.
That's written there in the Star Ledger, in the archives. Tommy Stigliano was the only did not cooperate. The investigation was stopped dead. Nobody above him took a pinch. He could have put 100 guys away from Belleville to Brooklyn, and he didn't say a fucking word. He said nothing. And I literally said absolutely nothing.
Were you ever in a room where they were trying to get information out of you?
Every day.
And what did you do? You just sat there?
I was in
Stoic?
my jail cell. They would keep me up at night, hit my jail cell with keys, sleep deprive me. Let's finish over here. Falcone hates his own race. Yeah, you see, there's some guys here that know. So Cicelli knows, AOV knows. These guys know Judge Falcone from Newark. They know him.
Tony makes me laugh so hard.
Don't stick it up their sister's ass. The best guy around. Tony's the best. I love it. Oh my God. So I'm trying to finish this up, right?
You never cracked. Not once.
Gerard, he was scum bum. As my father would say, yes, he was really a garbage pail. Go ahead. So okay, let's get into jail. Let's get into jail.
Yeah.
So we finished. So I see something in my case that really touches my heart. I see something in my discovery. A discovery is all the evidence that they're going to use against you at trial. You know what this is. You're in law. And in my discovery, I saw something that really touched my heart. A dear friend of mine's father was implicated in this. This was a decorated cop. This was a wonderful man from our neighborhood. He was our truants officer. Think about who I'm talking about.
And you saw his name?
Think about who I'm talking about. You probably went to school with one of the daughters.
Yeah, okay.
And I saw his name in there. It was Chicky. I don't know if you remember Chicky Pulio.
Oh, yes.
Chicky's dead now. God bless his soul.
God bless
And I told his daughter.
I love that family. I love Michael. He's my grade. I graduated with Michael.
You graduated with Michael. I graduated with Tracy.
Yes,
I told them this. I talked to
love
them
them.
after. I talked to them maybe about 5 years ago
They're a
about this.
great
They
family.
had no idea. They had no idea about this. But if I had gone to trial,
They're a beautiful family.
if I had gone to trial, this decorated police officer's name would have been destroyed.
Yes, outed. Yeah. Wow.
And he was great to all of us in the neighborhood,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Wasn't he?
Wow. Yes. He was the chief of police, wasn't he? At
He
one
was the
point?
truants officer.
Yeah. Okay.
He drove around in the brown car.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
Michael's father drove around in the brown car. He went through all the
Yes, I
neighborhoods.
remember him
If
so
we were
well.
cutting school, he would take us in the car and bring us back to school. And I was obviously one of those
I
kids.
was never cutting school.
Well, that was me. So I was in the back of Chicky's car about 150 times.
What
right?
a moment. Right. This guy that you had a relationship with, you were in the back of his car, and then you see his name as you're going through. Holy crap. So it
I
wouldn't
see
come out
his
in
name
trial.
as Gerard saying one of our good customers was Chucky Pulio. He was a bootmaker under Tommy. He handed an action to Tommy. He had about 25, 30 guys. Chicky was a Belleville cop, a local cop, and he also worked with us.
Wow. Wow.
And I said, wait a minute. This is the part where I got a problem.
Mhm.
Now, what do I do here? I'm not going to beat the case and I'm going to get 5 years. I'm just not going to beat the case. I don't have that ability to sway a jury. It's just not going to happen. I'm guilty. I know I'm guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Under a year county time, and we'll drop conspiracy because I wanted conspiracy dropped because I didn't want to implicate anybody else.
Yes.
One of my stipulations in my plea deal was drop conspiracy, because if I drop conspiracy and I'm guilty of just loan, I'm a loan guy,
Right.
bookmaking, loan shark, and I'm a loan
Right.
guy. I take the hit. If I plead guilty to conspiracy, that means I'm admitting to being part of somebody, something, some other people involved.
Right. Exactly.
Which means they can somewhere down the line obviously say in an investigation somewhere down the line, no matter what it is, he was at one time part of a conspiracy. What conspiracy was that?
Right. Right.
So my stipulation was, okay, I'm going to give you the conviction. I clear I clear it out. I clear the slate. Chicky's name is clean. No one's going to see this discovery after this case. I do my county time. Brutal time. Torture.
Yeah, I have a million questions.
And I go along.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the questions in a minute.
Yeah, no, keep going. Keep going.
I take the hit. I rat on nobody. I say nothing. I don't even say 2 words. I was a little cocky at sentencing with the judge.
I know.
He
I
was
have
a
it
little
in my
ang-
notes. You
He-
said, I'm
you
sorry,
do.
I got caught.
Okay, let's go there. Let's go to sentencing. Go to sentencing, whatever you
Well,
got.
no, all I have is judge. Sorry, I got I got caught. I had this in my notes from somebody mentioned it last time.
Somebody did mention it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have remorse? Are you sorry? No. I'm sorry I got caught. You are right. I said that to the judge. I
God.
said to the judge, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry I got caught.
Wow.
And he's the reason I got caught. He's the reason I got caught. Was I getting, in my mind, listen, Fern, in my mind, I know I'm getting pinched somewhere down the line. The realization is coming to me that I'm doing bad things. I know I'm going to get pinched one day. But I said to the judge says, are you sorry? Is there anything? I said, I'm not sorry, Judge. I'm not sorry about anything. I'm sorry about getting caught. And that's the reason we got caught. And I pointed right to him because he was getting sentenced too. We were all together. He was in the courtroom too, the guy that ratted on me.
So he ratted on you and still got sentenced.
He
to
still got
jail
sentenced, still
time.
got jail time.
So it was all for nothing.
Well, him ratting?
Yeah.
Well, let's go into the
He
jail
didn't-
now. We want to go
he
into the
didn't-
jail now?
He didn't get out of it, right? He still had to
Let's
go
go
to
in-
jail, which is like
You want to go in?
ridiculous
Let's
feeling.
go into the jail now. Now we're
Yeah.
sentenced. We're all in jail. He gets sentenced to, I don't know what he gets sentenced. The dumbest motherfucker in the world to rat out on a bookmaking case and still go to prison. I don't understand it.
Right.
What kind of deal did you make, you fucking
Who was
jerk
his
off?
lawyer? Yeah.
He's an idiot, right? Who was his lawyer? Probably some flunky. That wasn't my lawyer.
Huh.
So they sentence us. I get 9 months, Essex County. That could be between Newark and that could be between Caldwell. Wherever they decide to put me, they put me. They put us in the bullpen together. They put us in the bullpen again together at
What's
sentencing.
a bullpen? Is not your actual.
You go in the basement of the prison.
Okay.
You go in the basement of the courthouse.
before you get divvied. up.
Disaster. It's condemned. Rusty cages, rodents,
Smells.
roaches, smells. You're in with all kinds of miscreants. And he's there, and I'm here. Waiting to get and to put into our cells. They put us in the bullpen together on purpose. This is the second time they put me in his company to see my reaction. Second time. No reaction. I did nothing.
And he didn't react.
I was stoic. Stoic? Is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Stoic?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
I
Yeah.
was straight-faced. Not an expression on my face. He's there. I'm here. We're 5 feet from each other in the bullpen. It's
What was his
unbelievable what they did.
Expression. Did he look?
Well, I had all the other inmates. I had all the other convicts with me. They knew. All the other convicts knew he was a rat.
Yeah.
So they put me with all these Spanish guys, black guys, Italian guys, you name it. Some of these guys might be killers. I don't even know. But they're going to county with us.
Yeah.
They know he's a rat. And they're saying, what are you in for? Blah, blah, blah. I said a bookmaking charge, this, that, the other thing. Oh, were you over there on Bloomfield Avenue? And and they knew. Even the black guys and the Puerto Rican guys, they knew. Spanish guys knew.
Our town's famous.
They knew the neighborhoods. So they take us out of there. They keep us in that cage overnight. Then they take us out of there the next morning. It's snowing. They take us on the bus. They take us up Bloomfield Avenue. And they take us to Caldwell Penitentiary. Do you remember Caldwell or no?
Yeah, I know Caldwell, but I don't know where the jail is.
The penitentiary was in
penitentiary.
Caldwell.
Okay.
They get us in there. I got 9 months county. I don't know what he got. 1 day in. 1 day in. Now, I have no problems with this. I can't be charged with anything here. I'm good here. He's on one area of the cell. He's on the east wing. I'm on the west wing. And they called me celebrity in prison, in the jail. Because when I was going in, as they were bringing me in, Channel 5 News was on and my case was on. And they saw, the whole jail saw the statement that you just read.
Really?
The whole jail saw that video that you just said. What did I say? I'm not sorry or whatever.
I'm sorry I got caught.
The whole jail saw that.
Is it good to be a celebrity in jail or bad?
It worked out pretty good.
Okay, good. Thank God.
They called me, my nickname was Celebrity because I was on the news as they were processing me at the county jail. Listen, let me explain to you. I got to talk to you for a minute about county prison. Imagine the worst place that you have ever been in your life and drop that tenfold. That's how
Can't
bad
even imagine.
county prison is. You are absolutely trash. You're in a condemned, rusty. I had bronchitis for weeks. I mean, you're bad. It's bad. It's bad. There's no recreation. There's just cigarettes and just a condemned place to live. It's very bad. Anybody that's ever tell you they've been to county jail, you got to sympathize with them. Don't sympathize with me, but anybody that you know that ever says they've been to county jail, that's a certain individual that you cannot hurt.
What does it look like inside? Is it like
It's
literally
disgusting.
there's cells?
It's absolutely disgusting.
There's
I will tell you
literally
after this
cells.
show. I'm going to tell you after this show. Go look up Caldwell Penitentiary in Caldwell, New Jersey. It is
Sounds scary.
absolutely inhumane. It's absolutely disgusting. We
Stony
played
Tony.
cards. You're right. We played cards. You're right. It's absolutely horrendous.
Were you?
But I said,
literally
this
in
is
a
it.
Cell, like in a little cell, with a roommate.
I had 12 in my first pod, 12 other convicts in my first pod, 24 in my second pod.
So you all had your own
Insanity.
bed.
It's
I
absolutely
would
insane.
never sleep. I would be like, who's gonna?
Oh yeah, they're sleeping on metal beds. It's disgusting.
And you were able to sleep?
I don't know if I slept. They didn't let me sleep. They were banging on my cell
Yeah.
block with the keys to keep me awake. So
Were you afraid?
when I was
for
in the
anybody
smaller,
else?
when I was in the lowers, I was in a trailer. They put me in a trailer, and they would try to keep me up at night. And every morning after that, they would come and talk to me. They would pull me out of my cell, and I was sleep deprived. And they would say, "You got anything you want to tell us? We can get you out of this. You know, you don't have to live like this." Because I never budged. I never said two words. I'm like a mute.
Yeah.
I was like a mute in the case. And they said, no, put me back in the cage. No, and I got nothing to say. I'm good. I got
And you were
9 months.
there
I'm ready to.
full 9 months.
No, I didn't. I did less
Okay.
than 9 months.
How many days total?
7 months, maybe
Okay,
6 months. The
okay,
rest was on
okay.
parole. They give you parole. Parole's even
Okay.
worse. Forget about it. Then you go on
Okay.
parole. Listen, if you get a year in the jail and they let you out in 3 months, there's no surprise. That's no big thing. Some
Why? 'Cause
people
they're
rather
still
stay
watching
in.
you?
No. Some people rather stay in and do the whole day every day
Why? Why is parole worse?
because you're getting out on parole, restricted release. You're watched every day.
that doesn't sound.
If you
so
get
terrible.
if you get a year in jail, and you get out in 6 months on parole, those are the 6 months you're heavily watched.
Yeah.
You got to go twice a week. Parole department, probation department. If you do the full year, you're clean after that. You did your time.
I think being on parole, as long as you're like in a clean bed in your house with good food, and that sounds better than being in prison.
I got it. I understand that. I totally understand that, and I get
And then
that.
you just behave yourself. Yeah.
Listen, there are guys that rather max out, we call it max out, than go on parole. There are guys that refuse parole hearings.
Wow.
Now, look,
Huh.
if you're doing 10 in state and you can get out in 3 years, you're going to do it. You're going to take the parole.
Right.
You're
Of
going to go to
course.
parole.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
but,
So then you were on
but
parole.
parole is brutal. Brutal.
Why is it brutal? It sounds
You're
fine.
just, you feel like you're imprisoned even in your car. It's such a weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Stoney,
okay.
were you ever parole? Johnny, were you ever on parole? One of you guys ever on parole? Can you explain what I'm saying here? Anybody here? I hope not. I hope these people were never on parole. But if anybody here was ever on parole, they could kind of tell you what I'm saying here. It's really, really difficult. It's really, really difficult.
I mean, being in
Somewhat,
Penitentiary.
yes. Somewhat, yes. So, Johnny, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just it's just it's a heavy lift over you. It's a heavy
Yes,
it's a
right.
heavy
Cloud
cloud
over
over
you.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you always feel like, when you pass a cop and you feel like you're speeding and you look in your
Right.
mirror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's how you feel with everybody every day when you're on parole.
Okay. I could see how that could make you
Every
crazy.
person.
Yes, that can make you
Because
crazy.
you don't know who's yeah, right. That's what I mean, Carmine.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Now, being from where we're from, that's very difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I know? There's
Right.
wise guys everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a wise guy.
Yeah.
But I'm on parole restrictions.
Okay.
Okay, so we're through there. Where anything else while we're in the prison?
Like, what was your day like?
My day was I got up. I had a little job walking around. I worked out every day, played cards every day. I smoked 2 or 3 packs of cigarettes a day. I was still smoking Marlboro Reds at that time. Smoking, breaking balls.
Sounds fun.
Listen, it's bad.
But it sounds like there was no stress. Sounds better than working.
And so I came out ripped, shredded.
God bless. You went to the spa.
I put on 28 pounds and I was
Of muscle?
ripped, shredded, and could break you in half.
Wow. Were you there
that's
for any
where
holidays?
Yeah, Easter. I was in there for Easter. They brought me. I had food being delivered every day.
You did by your mom and
Listen,
wife?
Not by
'Cause
no.
that's-
But a friend of mine owned a deli. Rest in peace to my friend Darren. Friend of mine owned Valley Deli down the valley in Belleville,
Okay.
and he had a corrections officer that would bring me fresh food every single day.
How lucky.
I had a
That's
I had a
that's the main
nighttime.
thing
I had
think
a
about.
listen. I had a second shift corrections officer that would stop at the deli every day for me and bring me good food from the outside. So
Oh,
I
nice.
ate good. I did good. On
Oh,
Easter, they
nice.
brought me all the Easter pies, the pizza gang, the
Yeah,
spinach
yes.
pies.
You got it.
They
So
brought.
you were
I
able
got
to
food
celebrate.
brought in.
Did your family visit you?
Yeah, they
Was
visited
that
me.
hard?
Horrible, the worst.
Yeah. Your
I
mom
said
was
this
upset.
before, but the worst parts of being in there is visiting day and mail time.
Oh, why mail time?
Mail time, because if you got something, it set you back, and if you didn't get something, it set you back.
What's that
If
mean?
you read a letter from somebody,
Yeah.
if Fern is my girlfriend, my wife, let's say Fern is my loved one on the outside,
I'm writing letters.
and you're writing letters to me. Now, I had people that mailed something every day to make sure I got something every day. It took time to get it, right?
Sweet. Yeah.
So I had people that put something in the mail every single day to make sure I received mail every day. Now you receive that mail and you're missing these people.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to such and such. We went and saw such and such, and this and
Yeah.
that. This one died. That one had a baby. Ba ba ba.
Aw.
And I'm like, fuck, I'm missing all of that. But then if
Yeah,
you
oh
don't get
God,
no
so it
mail,
made
you
it
feel like.
worse.
But if you don't get any mail, you feel like, what the fuck? I'm in
Right.
here and
Right. Nobody gives a shit.
nobody cares.
Wow, that's so interesting. What a mind fuck.
Oh my God, it's crazy. Listen, being an inmate is
Seriously.
crazy, guys. I gotta tell you, man. It's
That
no.
is
I don't
so
care if you went away for a
interesting.
week. I don't care if you went away for a week or 10 years.
Yeah.
Every inmate, every prisoner convict goes through these things.
yeah.
Mail was golden, Gianni. But remember that part when you got none on that day? You say to yourself, "Self, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody."
Yeah. Wow.
And then visiting day was tough because
Yeah.
you say my mother would come and see me.
Yeah, she's probably so upset.
My wife would come and see me. When I went to jail that day, I had it all set up to send my wife and her girlfriend to Puerto Rico for a week.
Oh.
I had it all set up. I know I'm
that's
going on
sweet.
March 8th. I called my travel agent friend. I said, look, get them on a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting sentenced on a Friday, Saturday. I need them to go away for a week, Puerto Rico. They've been through enough.
Yeah.
So I sent my wife and her best friend to Puerto Rico for a week. Let the dust
Nice.
clear.
Yes.
Let the dust clear. I was going to miss her
Yes.
visits for a week.
Yes. Yes. So did your
And then
family
when-
come every week?
Yeah, every week.
Yeah.
How about this? I got to tell you the story real quick. I have a friend that's a corrections officer in the prison I'm in. He's a weekday corrections officer.
How'd you know him?
He's from Belleville. He's in my
love
wedding and
Belleville.
everything.
Oh my
comes
God.
and He comes and visits me, the corrections officer. He comes and visits a convict.
So he like clocks out and he's like, I'm going back.
I said, Mike, what are you doing? I said, Mike, what are you doing? I love you, Mike, but what are you doing here? I'm a fucking con. I'm shackled. You're a corrections officer here during the week. What are you doing here visiting me?
Oh
He got
my
disciplined.
God.
He got disciplined. He had some trouble.
He
Yeah.
did. Oh
Yes,
no.
The corrections officer came to visit me. I'm like, Mike, what's wrong with
what
you?
your in-laws think of you? Your wife's mother.
Fantastic. 100%. Came to visit me every week. Fine.
Really?
My
That says
father-in-law was
something.
like a my father-in-law was kind of like a knock-around guy. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay. All right. When you met your wife, you got engaged, and then you had, the funeral, and then you went to Atlantic City. Was she like, don't go to Atlantic City, like stay here? Or she
No,
was like, it's
do
all
whatever,
right. Do whatever
whatever
you want.
you got to do. She brought me the clothes. She packed my clothes. No, I've always been with
Wow.
women that were very supportive of whatever I have going on in my life.
Wow.
I wouldn't be
You're
with these
very
women. I
lucky.
wouldn't be with, and my current girl now. I'm with. I always. I rather be
Yeah.
because I could live alone. I could be alone.
Yeah.
Obviously, what I've been through, I could live alone.
Yeah.
So I called my ex-wife, my fiance, and my mother, and I said, "You got to bring me clothes to the lawyer's office." They packed me clothes. No, they were good. No
Very
problem here.
supportive. Very nice. Good.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Fern,
to
ask
my-
Tommy where did he hide lighters?
I don't want to
Where did
know.
No, they gave us matches. Stoney, we had matches. I think we had matches. We could smoke at that time in the jail. You
Yeah.
can't smoke in jail now.
Were there any fights? That's my biggest fear.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I saw a guy get his whole fucking head split open with a mop wringer right in front of me.
Oh my God.
These guys might have heard this before, but maybe 3 feet from me, and nobody bothered me. I was good in there. I had a good reputation. So,
Okay. All right, good.
but this is when the gangs were starting, like the Latin Kings and all that stuff. That was
Okay.
all starting to come around into the prisons. So I'm looking, and I see this guy took a mop wringer. You know the metal parts of the front of a mop wringer.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm talking about an industrial mop wringer, not like your
Okay.
house.
Right.
He sliced this guy's whole his head was opened up right in front of me. A fucking mess right in front of me. And I said, "Oh, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. There ain't no stitches for that."
Did the
This is
guy
gonna
live?
be, I don't know if he died or not, but
My
that's just
God,
one
that's
of
horrible.
that's one of many that I saw. I never saw something like that where he
Wow.
split his head wide open, like from here down to here, right in front of my face.
Did you all get in trouble if there was a fight?
No,
Oh.
they locked
Just a
down.
second?
They locked down.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
they locked
Okay.
down. But no,
Yeah. And then you had outside time?
little, very little.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not like federal
was-
where there's no. We worked
Wow.
out in the cells. We made our own workouts. We used to use a deck of cards. 2 or 3 guys would use a deck of cards, and you would flip it. 2 push-ups, 3 dips,
It's like CrossFit.
5 sit-ups, and we would go through the whole deck of cards, and that's how I got so ripped. Because Christy
Wow.
Whitman took the weights away. Christy
Okay.
Whitman.
Yeah. The governor.
She took the weights away from all county and state prisons. We had no weights.
Okay. Okay.
She's
you
like
ever-
they're inmate. She
were you
says they're
ever
convicts.
bored?
Let them fucking rot.
Huh. Were you ever bored?
No, never.
Yeah. Oh. You found things to do.
Watch TV. TVs were on.
So then you got
never
out when you
bored.
were 26 years old.
Yeah.
26. Okay.
26.
And you were
26,
married and you
something
were
like that.
living, where were you and your wife living?
I was married 6 months at that time when I
Okay.
went in.
When you went in. Oh,
was
so
living
you
in
were there for your
Verona.
1-year anniversary. Yeah.
I went in. Yeah. So I went in 6 months after my wedding. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, because we held the cake in
I
the.
was gonna
Remember, we
say,
used to hold the cake in the freezer. Remember, we used to hold the cake in the freezer.
For like a year.
Yeah,
I
so that
guess.
was on my 2-year anniversary. That's
So she
right.
brought it
You're
for
right.
you?
No, we had it at home, man. When I got
Oh,
out,
at the
So we had
2-year.
it at
Okay,
home.
because you were out. Okay.
So I went. Yeah. So
Wow. And so you were living in Verona. Okay.
living in Verona, in
Okay.
1-bedroom apartment,
Were
1
you
block
able
from
to
the
get
prison.
a job when? So I know. Okay. So what's the story of you got out? and you reported to like the
So I lost that job at Roach when I got indicted.
yes,
The Essex County prosecutors walked me out of Huffman and Roach
right.
for more interrogations. Essex County prosecutors came with the bosses of Huffman and Roach, and they walked me out,
Okay.
and they
Wow.
fired me right there.
Wow.
They fired
okay.
me pre-indictment.
Really?
They fired me pre-indictment.
Huh.
This,
Okay.
this was another deciding factor of if I plea or not, because I could sue them
Yeah.
because I was only charged with something I was not
Right. What if
indicted.
you were innocent? Yes.
If I would have
Yeah.
beat the case, I would have sued these
Yeah.
motherfuckers for millions.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that. So, where are we? Where
Yeah.
are we?
So what you got out and you were like, this will be my day job, and then I'll also do. You
Oh,
probably thought
okay.
like,
Work.
I'll
You said work. You said work.
Yeah.
Okay. You said work.
and then work.
So before I went in, while I was under indictment, I had a show employment.
Mm.
Remember Bella Casa?
Yeah.
Bella Casa made me a banquet manager. They put me
Wow.
on paper as a banquet manager.
How
I
nice.
don't know how to run a banquet. I go to the restaurant and I eat. So Bella Casa made me a banquet manager. So
It's hysterical.
So I had a little job, and I was able to keep my job when I got out.
Okay.
Small, not a good job at all.
What job was that?
I had another job at another chemical place,
Okay.
54 miles from where I lived, but I had to have a job.
Yes. Okay.
So
And you
under indictment, I had the banquet job,
Yes. Right. And then when you
and then
got out,
coming
you
a
had
little
this-
closer, I was able to get that job at a chemical plant.
Okay. And then you also were like, I'm gonna just like go back to making bets, right? Bookmaking.
Well, they kept my job at the chemical plant. They said, you go do whatever you got to do, a year,
Okay.
whatever. Well, you got a job here
Oh,
when you come
nice.
out. I was totally honest with them.
Nice.
And when I came out, listen, I was making like $10 an hour at this job just because I had to have it on paper.
Yeah.
I cannot lie and say that my decision was made to leave that life because of imprisonment.
Yeah.
It wasn't my intention.
Right. Right.
My intention was not to come out and go legit.
Right.
My intention was to be a better criminal. That's just, listen, it's hysterical, but I got to be honest with you, man. It's
Yes.
just,
This
is a fact.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
this is a fact. This is a true fact. I had no intentions of changing my life.
Yeah,
That little
yes.
county time was not going to deter me from being
Right.
a career criminal.
Right.
I felt that the rewards outweighed the punishment.
Yeah. Okay.
That's ignorant
Yeah.
and that's horrible.
But I could see a
It's horrible.
26-year-old being like, I just did that and it was fine. Yeah.
I just did that and it was fine.
Yeah.
And the money's incredible.
Yeah.
I could
Yes.
just build this back in 6 months. I could build this
Yeah.
back. So I came full out, walking out of that jail cell with a brown paper bag that I'm back. I'm good. Let me get off this parole and we're going to go heavy. We're going to take this to another level. We weeded out the rats in the case. We're going to go another level. It's so crazy,
Big
isn't it?
plans. And so then what happened?
Big plans. So I was made to immediately violate parole as I walked out of that jail. I had to meet 3 guys when I walked out of that jail. This was demanded of me. All kidding aside, this was
No wonder you
demanded
don't
of
like
me. They
parole.
want to see. This was a certain time back then where it wasn't so crazy as it is right now. But a lot of guys and a lot of different crews and families, they want to see your face fresh out of jail.
Yeah.
Because they can feel you, they can read you. They want to know what's going on. So I was made to violate that same day, and I violated my parole that day. And they said, look, you're going with us with this. This is what it is. You want to stay with this thing? You keep on working, and this will be your life. And you go full fledged. Then they said, you can go humbly work in the offices, answer the phones, take the action, manage a bookmaking office, this, that, the other thing in New York. And I said, and then they said the third option is you could walk away without ever being further obligated to us at any time.
Did they offer that to a lot of people?
No,
Why did
Never.
they offer you that?
because I was not a degenerate. I
Yeah.
never bet $1 in my life.
Yeah.
My word was gold. I never broke a promise. I showed up when I needed to show up. And when I refused that score, they
Yeah.
felt that I was made of something different.
Yeah. Yes.
So they gave me the opportunity
Wow.
because I had no obligations to them. I didn't owe anybody money.
Yeah.
I was not a degenerate. I was not a gambler. I never bet $1 in my life.
I feel
I
like
was
that is
true.
so. I mean,
It's not
I don't,
typical, but I
it's
had nothing
not
hanging over my
typical.
head. But
What a
they said to me,
blessing.
this is all up to you. You can do whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. Now,
Yeah.
look, I got $2,400 to my name. That's all I got. At that point, I burned through
Yeah.
everything.
Right. Yes.
All that fun and all that going out and all of that shit. It was $2,400 left in my grandmother's hamper. That's all I had.
Wow.
2,400, no job,
A
lost my
wife.
freedom, wife, apartment, bills, and I got 2,400 to start out with. That's absolutely nothing. And I left that in my grandmother's hamper. They did not get that.
Yeah.
Literally, my grandmother, I told you, she lived
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yes. Yeah.
And I had $2,400 left in my grandmother's hamper. That's what I started with. And I said, wow. I was kind of shocked.
Right.
They said, you leave without any obligations to us. Anything you need down the road, you reach out to one of us. Somehow you find a way to get in touch with us, whatever you need, and you let us know.
Wow.
And I went and I've been legit ever since.
Wow. I feel like that sounds like if someone were to write it in a script, it sounds fake. Like what like the mob's really going to be like, or you could just it you are so blessed.
It's
That
true.
is such a blessing.
There's
That
no
is so
denying
your
that.
grandfather and your
And
grandmother.
if
I know
anybody,
your grandmother was
listen, if
alive at
anybody
the time
checks
she was
around
praying.
Belleville, Newark, they're gonna
Yes.
know this story. They're
Yes,
gonna know
that's
it.
amazing. That's amazing. And so, did they how much time did they give you to think about it?
No, right there. I had
Right.
no.
And
There's
so
no
then
time.
and
No.
get
That's
back
at the
to us in a
moment.
week. 5 to 7 business.
No, there's no call me later. No. That's right there.
So in that moment, how did you decide to go with like door number 3?
I don't know. I just did.
Your grandfather absolutely
Banged out,
inhabited your
broke,
body
bang.
and was like, "We're out of here."
Banged out, broke,
Wow.
but my reputation was fucking solid.
Yes.
Solid.
Your grandmother must have been praying like every day.
Oh, it was horrible
you
for
were
her watching her.
Horrible.
She watched me when they took me to jail. She's the
Yeah.
typical Italian grandmother in a
Yes.
house dress.
In the house
And she's
dress.
upstairs crying, looking out the window as they're taking me to jail.
Holding the
Yeah, I was-
rosary, probably.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God. Wow. Wow.
And
What a
then,
gift.
and then,
What a
let's stay
gift.
in the decade. Let's stay in the
Yes,
decade.
yes.
I mean,
So
that's
now
a
you're
huge.
26.
Now I'm 26,
Huge.
and here I am at my mother-in-law's house on a Sunday night having macaroni, gravy, this, that, the other thing. And I'm saying to my father-in-law, Pop, what are we gonna do with this here? I got $2,400. I got nothing. I got a little nickel and dime job. I said, what am I gonna do here? We had the Star Ledger at that time. I don't know if you remember the Star Ledger.
Love the
We had the Star Ledger. Me and my father-in-law were having a little coffee after we had macaroni. And I'm just going through the paper and I said, let me just look. What the fuck? Let me look through here. I saw a job for a supervisor. And my father-in-law was like, what do you mean, supervisor? You're a supervisor. You went to school for 20 minutes. How are you going to be a supervisor? And I said, it says here, manage a group of 20, this, that, the other thing. I said, you know what? I'm going to apply for this job. Supervisor, East Orange, New Jersey. It's in the ghetto. I'm going to take a shot with it.
Yeah.
I took a shot with it. He's like, you're fucking crazy. My son-in-law's crazy. You just came home. Now you're nuts. You're still nuts.
You're gonna supervise.
What did they teach you there? You're still the crazy as you are when you went in. He says, you're going to apply for a supervisor, like a manager's job. He says, you didn't go to school for 5 minutes. I said, I'm going to try. Let me put it in. Let me put the application in. And I did, and I put the application in. And the part that said, have you ever been convicted of a felony? I said, no. Now, they brought it down from a felony to a 4th-degree indictable offense.
Okay.
So I
So
wasn't
you
lying,
told the truth.
but I
Right.
was lying.
Right.
but
Technically.
I was
Yeah.
lying, but I wasn't
Yeah.
lying. I took a shot. I took a shot. What are you going to do? At that point,
Yeah.
I got $20. What the fuck am I going to do? And I went on this interview, and then 29 years later, I'm still there.
Wow.
So
Wow.
29 years later, I'm still
Another
at that
blessing.
company.
Wow.
So I moved from supervisor of 20 people to managing basically the company.
Wow.
Basically managing the company's production
God bless.
requirements.
Did they ever find out in 29 years?
No. Well, they
So-
never approached me with it because what are they going to do now? The owners love me.
Yeah. So the owners don't
president-
know.
The president of the company loves me like I'm his brother.
He has no idea.
They may.
Okay.
And listen,
Okay.
it's Essex County.
You never talked about it.
It's Essex County. They're from, they might know, but never was it brought to my
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah. Good. Wow. You have been so lucky. So
Well,
lucky.
is it luck? Is it
Yeah.
luck?
Yeah.
I hate luck.
No, I think it is. I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think your grandfather is watching you.
You think that's what it is?
What, helping you. Yeah. Guiding you for sure. What a connection you have with him.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yes.
Now, the
Wow.
beautiful thing is, fast forward, and anything I ever need, and this is to this day, anything that I have ever needed, these guys have been great to me.
You're not afraid
They've
to
been
ask
great.
them for favors?
I don't ask for favors.
Yeah.
I never do.
Yeah.
I never asked for anything.
Yeah.
But when my mother needed something, when my brother needed
Yeah.
something, when my
Yeah.
ex-wife needed something, it was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
My kids, I told you this. Did I told you about the $100 tip my son got at the at the
No.
restaurant?
No.
My son was making cold cut sandwiches in Ortley Beach. A
Oh.
wise guy walks in for a $15 sandwich. He gives my son a $100 tip.
Aw. Oh. That's sweet.
So,
That's really sweet.
It carries on. There was
Yeah.
guys doing work at my brother's house. My brother was building his house. There's guys on a backhoe in the backyard building stuff. For my brother's was building a house. The guy on the backhoe, dark glasses, cigar, tattoos everywhere. He says to my sister-in-law, Stigliano, Tommy Stigs? And my sister-in-law fucking panicked. She didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to do. She came inside and she called me. She's like, I don't know what to do. She says, I don't know what to do. This guy's on the backhoe. He doesn't really look like a heavy equipment operator, but he looks like he can move heavy equipment like people. So,
It's amazing.
so I said,
That's
okay,
his
does he
thing.
have a spider web on his arm and this and that? I said, it's Drew. It's my friend Drew. Genovese guy. I said, it's
Tell
my
him I said
friend
hi.
Drew.
That's
And she went back
hysterical.
out. He built them a whole wall of rocks for my mother's apartment.
Oh, how nice.
They made my mother's place like an oasis.
Oh, how nice.
They built for my mother a
Aw.
beautiful wall. It means nothing to most people. It means nothing to most people.
Yeah.
But my mother would look at her little apartment that we made at my brother's house, and she sees a beautiful rock wall
Yeah. I think that's
that came
huge.
from me doing time 20 years ago.
Yeah. And that it was
Oh.
something that she thought was beautiful and appreciated. That's
Yeah.
Yes. That's how yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
Ma, you like that wall? She's like, yeah. Who built that wall and why? How did that happen, Tommy? What did you do?
You're like,
I
"Oh,
said, well, my friend was in there to tell his story. Ask your daughter-in-law, and she'll tell you the story. My sister-in-law was scared shit. She didn't know what to do. They're up in the country, basically. They're not
Yeah,
in the city.
I'd
They're
be
up in the
scared.
country. They're up
Yeah.
by ALV. They're up there.
I'd be scared.
And here's my guy on the backhoe, on the machine with a cigar and dark glasses and
Your brother, the whole time he came to visit too?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Hard on him?
Yeah, he had no issues with the union and
Yeah.
all of that. There's
Yeah.
no problem with that.
Yeah,
So,
good.
so that's basically we're at 27, 26, I guess.
When were your kids born?
So 26, I came out, I hit the ground running, I earned legitimately, I was able
Yeah,
to buy a
yeah.
house.
Yes, good.
I bought a house within a year.
Wow.
I built a beautiful home. I put a
Wow.
pool in. Within a year of me being out, but remember, my ex-wife's an educated woman, so,
Yeah.
she's okay.
Yeah.
We really put it together.
Yeah, good.
So
Good.
I would say my daughter was born in 2001, 9 months before 9/11.
Oh. Okay.
So there's that span there, 97, you move it up a little bit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
took me a couple of
Okay.
years. I got it together. I bought a
Okay.
house. I built a house, put it all together, and my daughter was born.
So in your
9 months
20s, you didn't have kids.
No, I guess I was
Okay. Okay.
33-ish.
So in this decade, I have
No,
in my notes.
listen,
Yeah.
I could not bring kids into the world I was in at that. I
Right.
just, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be right.
Yeah.
I was unsure. I didn't even know where I was going.
Yeah.
How can I have kids?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be
that's
right
smart.
to them. I really, as crazy as I am, I thought, with the jobs in the union,
Yeah.
I also thought
Yeah.
this
You
thing
thought
out. We're going to
ahead.
just have kids to have kids? No.
Right. Yeah. That's
So then I
smart.
have kids. My wife has to stop working, obviously, because I want my wife home with my kids.
Yeah.
I'm not putting my kids in childcare.
Yeah.
Now there's where it gets tempting again.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
Now the salaries are cut in half. We got bills. We're building a house. We built that.
Yes.
Now I got all these bills. I go to my friend's mother's funeral, who's in the chat right now. I go to Jay-Z's mother's funeral. I'm intoxicated by the offers that I was made at that funeral. Intoxicated. That nobody thought I was out of it.
Yeah.
They're coming up to me at the bar. We got a score. We want to do this. We want to do that. Can you middle this? You want to take this loan? You want to put action on that? Ba, ba, ba. It took me a half hour to get myself back to where,
Yeah.
no, this is not okay.
Yes. Yes.
And I did it. I did it.
Yeah.
So then I reached out
So-
to the guys and I said, look, I got to earn. I got to earn. And they put me on construction at night.
So the
The wise
meaning,
guys.
like the wise guys.
The wise guys. The names don't matter, but you know the
But
names.
did you
But-
say like I gotta earn and you were willing to?
I
do
reached
something
out.
Illegal.
I reached
or-
out to a couple of guys and I said, look, I need a sign earn legitimate.
Okay.
What can I do?
Right. Okay.
No problem.
Yeah,
They put me
good.
on construction overnight.
Good.
They put
Good.
me on
Nice.
construction as a foreman. I don't know how to do anything. They sent me into the path marks overnight, and I'm just like a foreman, but they're paying me.
Yeah. Nice.
Every 7 days or so, they're bringing me $1,000 cash.
Nice. Okay.
That's
good,
legit.
Yeah.
That's kind of
legit.
legit, right? I mean, it's not.
What's a foreman? Like you were in charge of people?
Yeah, you're telling people what to do. I don't even know
Did
what a
they-
hammer is at that point. I don't even know how to use a hammer and nails.
Just like
But-
you were the banquet.
Banquet manager. Yeah, I don't know how to
banquet
make a
manager.
chicken savoy. I don't know how to make it. I can't make chicken piccata, but I'm a banquet manager.
That's hysterical.
So it wasn't
Okay, so that was
illegal,
nice.
but
Yes. Yeah.
you know,
They're still
maybe
good
a
to
little.
you.
They were still
Yeah.
good to me, and they
Yeah.
got me through that rough point.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
And that's where we're at. And that's where we're at. So that takes us to 27, 28.
28. Yeah. 20.
The
So
li- the
28,
li-
29. You didn't have
28,
kids. You were working.
I just coasted
Yeah.
through,
Yes.
living
Yes.
a legitimate life,
Yes.
trying to get things in order,
I have
making
in my notes that you
people
wore
around me proud. You know,
a red shirt to a funeral.
red shirt to a funeral is in that time zone. I wish
What hap-
Michelle could talk in the chat. My cousin Michelle is in here. And this is horrible to say, but
How old were you?
I was, oh my God, Michelle, what year did your father die?
Oh, it was your uncle?
It was my uncle. This is my uncle that was going to kill me. You remember that story or no?
He was going to kill you. Oh, when
Yeah,
you
you
were a
don't know that?
teenager and you were doing the illegal.
No,
yeah,
not a
when you were
teenager. When I was probably in my 20s.
What story?
You don't
is
know that story?
No.
Okay, this is in the 90s. Okay, hold on. We're in the 90s. I told you about the bookmaking thing and the football slips, and he was.
Yes. I thought
Scamming
that was
me?
in high school.
No, that wasn't in high school.
I thought in high school you made the slips and then they
I
found
made the
out.
slips in high school
Yeah,
when
and
I
then
was
they found
fully
out.
running the slips.
Okay. So in your 20s,
Full-
you're fully running the slips.
In my 20s,
for
I'm
them.
fully running the slips. I'm fully a bookmaker at that point.
Yes,
Legit
okay.
bookmaker. Legit.
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm really
Yes.
a bookmaker at that point.
Right.
So we had the abandoned car behind the social club. We're bringing in we're bringing in the football slips every week. Fern bets Giants, Dallas, Philly, and she turns in her bets to me. She gives me the bottom slip. I keep it in a strong box. You keep the slip with your serial number that you put the bets on. If your numbers hit, you come to me. I open up the strong box and I confirm that Fern has, the Giants, Philly, blah, 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 and I pay you. You understand?
Right. Yes.
We got 4,000 tickets that I'm distributing weekly, 4,000 betting slips I'm
Wow.
distributing weekly. I get the slips back. We put them in a strong box. We take them out of the social club. We put them in the back in an abandoned car that we had back there. Because you can't be charged with
Yeah.
anything that's not in the premises.
Right.
We couldn't be charged with holding gambling records
Right.
because it was in the back. It was in the back. So I'm getting hit left and right. 500, 700, 1,000. And I'm saying, who's hitting these tickets? Nobody hits these things.
Yeah.
So I said to myself again, self, because I'm very shrewd, Michelle, this story, I got to tell it. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to do? It's my cousin. It's her daughter. It's his daughter. And what can I tell you? This is what it is. This is the life we lived in our family. So 4,000 tickets come in. I go in the middle of the games and I mark with a marker 4,000 tickets. So that when they come to claim their money, I flip the ticket over. If it doesn't have a mark on it, somebody put that in the strong box.
Oh.
In front of the whole social club.
Oh
I
my
take out the strong
God.
box. In front of the whole social club, I take out the strong box. My cousin is there. My uncle is there. All the guys in the club are there. Big John was there. Big John was a made guy, a leg breaker. He will snap you in two. His legs were as tall as the ceiling, right? Big John was one of the leg breakers in the area. Anyway, Big John is there. There's a lot of guys in the club. Baba, we had a few guys in there. And I said, I'm taking a shot here. I'm taking a chance here. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to shoot me in the back of the head right here. So I open it up. I start going through the tickets. And my uncle's like, what are you doing? The fuck are you doing? I keep going through it. I said, give me the winning ticket. You're turning in the winning ticket? Give me the winning ticket. And my cousin sees them all marked. He says, what the fuck? What did you
That
do?
was so smart.
It's crazy. The death
No,
sentence.
it was like smart that you did that.
It's too smart. I turn it over. The winning ticket has no marking on it. My own uncle,
Your own uncle.
my grandfather's brother, put the tickets in there every week and robbed our own book. He robbed not more than me. This was a lot of people involved in this.
Yeah.
This is not just me. This is
Right,
a
yeah.
business
Right.
with other people that are involved.
Right.
There's other people getting a cut of this. This is not just Tommy and my uncle.
Right. Yeah.
And I said, my cousin's next to me. I said, look, this is what uncle, it's not me. And seriously thought he was going to pull out a gun and kill me right in the club and say my nephew was a fucking scumbag robbing from us all these weeks. I thought he was going to put it on me.
Right. Right.
Because my uncle was that guy. He was the leg
Yeah.
breaker and this and that.
Yeah.
And somehow we diffused the situation. I walked out of the club and never went back in. He died, I don't know how long after that. And I wore red to his funeral, which is a mortal sin for somebody that's involved in that life to wear red to their funeral.
So
I
you
came
wore
on late.
red on purpose.
100%.
And
To show blatant disrespect.
Yes. Yes.
My mother's there. I'm late. First of all, I'm late on purpose by design. My mother's in there. She's like, oh my God, my son. What the fuck is he doing, my son? She's like, Tommy, really? You give me a fucking heart attack in here? They're going to kill you.
And you have a good relationship with all his kids?
Somewhat. Yeah, they don't know
Yeah.
all of it. Not every. Well, his daughter, yes.
Yeah.
His son, whatever. But
Yeah.
listen,
I-
I
Thank
don't
God
budge
it
in
got
my ways.
diffused.
When I know I'm right, listen. When I know I'm right, I will take it to the death if I know
And-
I'm right.
And how was that resolved between them?
He was already
Within the
shelved, so
social
to speak,
club.
before that. He was
Oh.
already banned from being a made guy because he got caught skimming from the top on the street numbers. he was
This
already
is his thing.
he was already basically, in your words, disbarred.
Yeah.
He was put in the social club, and they said he's going to run the social club, but he has value. He's a leg breaker, and he's good at what he does. He's a good bookmaker, and this and that. We're going to give him a pass. So the bosses, Andy Girard, gave him a pass. Pee Wee
Wow.
and Andy gave him a
Wow.
pass.
And then that was another moment that you outed him.
That was another. That was
Yes.
another moment. That's just the life and
You-
times. I mean,
You're lucky he didn't go nuts
I thought he was going to kill
at
me.
that moment or after. Yeah.
After not so bad. At that
Yeah.
moment, I thought he was going to kill me. And
Did the like color drain from his face? What did he
oh
look
my
like in that
God,
moment?
yes,
Yeah.
he looked like he saw a ghost.
Yeah.
But he wasn't shaken. He wasn't rattled.
Right.
But you could see, wow,
Right.
my nephew is smarter than me.
Yes.
I'm a 50-year gangster, 60-year gangster, and my nephew, that's just a bookmaker and loan shark, is more
His
shrewd
little
than
mark
me.
system.
Oh, he's like, oh, I taught him too good.
Yeah. Yes.
Did we teach somebody? Too
Another
good.
moment.
Another
your life.
fucking moment.
Wow. He
And-
passed not long after that.
Yeah, he
And that was
passed.
before you went away.
I don't know. No, I think it was. He passed after I went away.
Okay. Okay.
He passed after I went away because we made no big deal about it. We didn't bring it
Yeah.
to anybody. We didn't make a beef about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to the guys and say, look
Yeah.
what my.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring a beef to the other guys.
Right.
I'm not causing a sit down for this fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was
And then a few years later, he passed.
a few years later, he passed. I went to jail
Wow.
after that, actually.
Yeah. Right.
I went to
'cause
jail
you weren't
after that.
You weren't doing this after jail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I went to jail after that. So, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's basically that 10-year period right there. I mean, that brings us up to 30. I mean, that's really
Yes. I feel like the 30s were quiet. This was what a decade this was.
20s to 30s was very crazy for me.
So you don't believe in luck?
I don't know.
Because I feel
I
like
believe
you've
it.
been very lucky.
Well, Gianni, is Gianni still here? Gianni said I call it blessings.
Yes. Yes. Uh-huh.
So Gianni calls it blessings.
Yes.
Luck is a
Wow.
weird word. I don't know.
Yeah.
Luck is the lottery. Luck is the lottery.
Yeah.
What would you
Wow.
call this? What would you call this? I don't know. Yeah, plenty of bodies buried at the middle. Could have been one. Could have been mine. Yeah.
Wow. What a life you have lived. This is absolutely a movie. You've had so many moments. When it
Crazy.
counted, you did the right thing. You're a good main character.
So I
Yeah.
did the right thing by some people. There's
Yes.
stories within
Yeah.
that decade of collecting money and things that I had to go through and the vicious side of it. And there's a lot
Yeah.
of other things in that
I
decade
feel like
that
we
are.
could. Yeah. Next time we'll wrap up this decade and then do
So-
the 30s.
So
'Cause
next time we'll
yeah.
go into, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll get into the nuts and bolts of
Yes.
that life in that decade. And then we will go into the 30 to 40.
Yes. Okay. Which I get a sense was probably quieter.
It was quieter. But then health stuff came.
Okay.
My father died, and there's a lot of things.
Oh, okay.
No, there's a lot of things 30
Yeah,
to 40, but they're
yeah.
not as, my juicy life is 20 to 30.
Yeah.
Now you get to
That's-
30, 40, then you get to 40, 50, divorce and all of that turmoil, and
Yeah.
I thought I'm doing great, and then I end up on the bottom again. I end up at rock bottom again at 49 years old. So there's things.
Yes.
know.
Yes. What a life.
Living a gangster lifestyle is fun and all until the cuffs get put on. And yes, facing life. Oh, God.
Oh.
Terrible. Primo, in Jersey, mobsters are so much different from New York. Jersey guys are low key, and yeah, you're right, Carm. You're right, Carm. Yes. Tell me, what was your favorite book to read in prison? The Westies. The
What's
first
that?
book I read in prison was The Westies, about the West Side Irish Mafia that worked with the Gambino crime family.
Huh.
That was the book I read in jail. I'm going to tell you a quick story about
Yeah.
while I was in jail. This is a crazy story. This is crazy. I don't even know if I should say this. I'm 18, 19 years old. The lady on the corner, she gets divorced from her husband. She's 33. She's 33. She gets divorced from her husband. I'm 19 or so. I'm starting in this game here. I got good things going on. I end up messing around with the 33-year-old neighbor. And my mother is saying, Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? She's 33. I said, Ma, it's training. What do you want me to do? It's training.
She was a mentor.
She's like, you're messing with Anne-Marie. What do you just don't fuck with Anne-Marie.
It's the perfect name, too.
So I'm
just
banging
fits.
it out with a 33-year-old neighbor in the corner over there. And I'm
divorcee.
learning, and I'm having a great time. My mother walks right in her house. She opened the door. She said, what are you filthy hooer? What are you doing with my son? Ma, what are you doing?
She's
What are
ruining
you
it for you.
doing? You filthy hooer. You should be ashamed of yourself. I go into the prison cell. Who was the first corrections officer that walks up to my cell? Her
Her
ex-husband.
ex-husband?
Her ex-husband. He didn't know.
I was
He
going
didn't
to
know.
say...
He
Okay.
didn't know. He didn't know.
Thank God. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
My mother was mad about that. I'm like, Ma, what are you? Shut up, Ma, stop.
You're ruining a good thing.
This is great. This is great. I'm 19.
Oh.
I'm fucking banging a 33-year-old. Ma, what are you doing?
Jeez.
Right? Shame on her, right, Fern?
I mean, really. She's...
So you agree with me, right?
I
You
agree
agree
with
with me?
you. You were having
Oh,
fun.
my-
You were consenting adults. She wasn't molesting you.
No, it was perfect. Can't.
Wow, Mrs. Stigliano.
That's
Party
crazy.
pooper.
Oh my God. Delilah, you really can't make this stuff up. She's
You
right.
cannot. You cannot.
She was
This is-
incredible.
This is amazing.
She was incredible.
Amazing.
I love it. So, again,
Wow.
sorry to the judge. I'm sorry you got caught. Regrets, Zelda Z? 0, not 1.
Yeah.
Do it all again? You better believe it 100%.
Wow.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I overcame all these things. Now, how can anybody really hurt me? Think about this, Fern.
Yeah.
How can anybody really put the screws in me and hurt me now? Can they?
Right. No.
They can't.
Yeah.
Nobody can.
Right. Right. Yeah. No.
I'm unshakable.
Yeah. God bless.
I will get
Wow.
through whatever comes my way. That is it.
Uh-huh. Yes.
All right, guys.
God bless. Wow.
I think we're going to wrap it up on that. Episode 3,
I have to go do my notes.
Decades,
For the book, for
episode
the
3. We're
script.
wrapping it up. Guys, I'm going to push the button right now. End stream. Fern,
Thank
last
you.
words. Anything?
I'm speechless as usual. What a life. God
She's
bless.
speechless. Oh, yeah,
Tommy's Belleville Tale would have made a better movie than Bronx Tale.
Now,
Yes.
can you make this stuff up?
No, but it definitely has to be a movie.
But you can't make it up, right?
Cannot make it up. The synchronicities, yes.
Everything
The
checks out?
moments. The moments, yes.
It all checks? Everything checks?
It checks all the boxes of a compelling
unbelievable.
script.
It's unbelievable. All right, guys, we're going to end the stream right now. Fern, anything else to the
I
crew?
love the social club. They're so awesome. Delilah, Gina, Zelda. I love them all. CG2. Stony Tony makes me laugh so hard. Adam.
Yeah,
I love
they are
them
great. They are great. What a
Love them.
decade to quit smoking.
all.
What decade did I quit smoking? I was already in my 30s. Next decade.
Next decade.
I quit smoking in the next decade. I was still smoking. All right, we're going to shut it. Fern, stay on. I'm going to
Yes,
hit end
I
stream.
will.
Guys, thank you. I'll see you all for coffee tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. We will be live. Wishing you well. Ciao. For now.